Welcome to day 26 of my January gardening challenge. Now I know I said I was going to finish a tropical style garden border at the rear, but as I finished yesterday, the robins have just been all over it, and I feel like even now they're still on it, so I'm going to get on with another job, give them a little bit longer on that bed before I continue that. So today's video is all about roses and my winter prune. So there's two different styles of pruning when it comes to roses, and this is what I was taught back at college many years ago now. So there's two prunes. One is in the autumn or winter, where you have a light prune, so you take out any of the 3Ds, dead, diseased or damaged, and then you're really giving it a tip prune. No harsh prunes will be happening right now. That is spring. So in the spring, obviously less chance of frost. So if you do actually prune it down too low, then it's obviously got a good opportunity to sprout back with any harsh frost. If you were to cut a rose really harsh back now, if we have really harsh weather, it can take off one or two of those leaf nodes and ultimately take it right back down to the ground. So today I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, what mine looks like now, and obviously what it looks like as I finish the pruning. But really good job. I've got several roses here in my front garden, so let's get stuck in. So my front garden is very much sleeping in for the winter, as it should. Obviously the rear garden's had a lot of work done, but the front garden requires a lot of work, but I'm happy to let the wildlife do its thing. So back to roses then. The first job I always do on my roses, I take out the dead, okay, or the damaged. So that might be from a dodgy cut that I might have made, I know. So anything like this I'll be taking down to a leaf node, or just a little bit of dye off what you have here. No actual pruning gonna go on here, so I'm not gonna be taking any kind of shape to it. All I'm gonna do is take off these here. If I was to take it all the way down, like I discussed, the lower to the base you go, the more harsh weather that comes in, it can take off. This is full of really lovely new buds, and I don't want to damage these, so I'm just going to be simply taking off all of this, all the little bit of damaged bits, all the little dead bits. There's one here which is dead, down to about here. So let's get into it. So we've always taught you should go to an outward facing bud, but I'm not going to lie to you. If you're going to go ahead and do this in the spring as a more heavier prune, then I wouldn't worry about it being an outward facing bud. It's just a case of taking it off to a healthy one. So as you can see, the dead growth finishes here on this. As you can see, the dead growth finishes here on the plant. I'm simply going to take it off to the next one down, just like so. I'm going to repeat that on every single dead piece of rose that I have. Really important that you have sharp secateurs. Really important that they are clean. Although these are rusty, they're certainly clean. If you don't have a sharp pair of secateurs, then it opens the plant up for some disease. Try and make your cuts as clean as possible with one nice safe motion. And like I say, you can do this anytime in the autumn. The only time I wouldn't do it is if it's got an active frost on it, although roses are tough as old boots. It's just all to do with keeping good plant hygiene. I'm not looking for any kind of shape here. I'm just looking to take any dead, diseased or damaged growth off the plant. And there we have it. You can actually tell the difference. Even though it's just a little prune, you can tell that it's had a little bit of a trim. This will put it in the best possible position for spring, and then spring we're going to take it back to around half. and then it will bounce back, ready for some beautiful flowers in the summer. Little bit of a different one today, but I really enjoyed it. It's just nice to be out. It's not raining and it's quite pleasant. So join me tomorrow where I get back to a tropical style border at the rear of my garden. Those who don't know, my front garden is more of a cottage style theme. I have a lot of roses and dahlias in the summer, amongst many different things. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help the channel out. Drop a comment down below as it helps share it out to others who love gardening just like we do. But until tomorrow, see you in the garden. You take care.